But anyway,
I don't know. I know Wallace didn't listen to it, but did y'all listen to Eminem's album? What y'all think of it?
I love it. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody mentioned it's been his best one since Eminem
his
show, and I'm like, I don't know.
his
I feel.
you talking about his newest one he released like last week or whatever?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Heard about it,
Music,
didn't get a chance to get hold of it, listen to it yet.
music to be murdered by. Homage to Alfred Hitchcock. Thing of the same thing, name of the same thing. Music to be murdered by. Album
Uh,
cover and everything too.
yeah. I mean, I personally liked it, but I wouldn't say uh, it was like one of his top fives. I think it's better than Kamikaze though. But I think
Mm,
he still has that formula of trying to put out radio hits and like couple of songs. I guess it was like okay, he made this for the radio, like the one with Ed Sheeran, and then the other one was Skylar Grey, because those are like well, not Ed Sheeran, but at least Skylar Grey. That's a name I ain't hear in a while. But other than that, anything where he was just like
mm,
rapping, those were like my favorite ones. Like the ones with him and Royce. Anything with him and Royce, I
right.
like it. Always liked. So you
You
gonna
know,
learn is like my favorite track.
yeah, no, the Don't Learn is dope. I actually like, I know people probably don't like it from him, but probably because I'm biased. One of my favorite rappers of all time, but I actually like uh those kind of night, one of those kind of night, or whatever it's called.
Oh, it was like okay. It was like I said. That's one of the songs where I was like, "That's a radio song." That's one of
Mm.
those quirky, shady songs where I feel like he doesn't have to be really super lyrical. He can just be goofy and all that other stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what I took it.
That's that's always been like
That's
one of the staples of his career, just
Mm.
that shock value, that randomness to him.
It wasn't even
yeah.
shocked about it. It was just funny. But yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't separate. The one, whatever song that, which is funny because I didn't even like. I guess I didn't. It flew over my head. Whatever he talked about that Ariana bombing joint, I
Mm.
never like. I don't know which. I still don't know which song that
Um,
he says it in.
I think
For
it's
some
the
reason, it keeps
one.
saying,
I think. Don't quote me, but I think it's the one with Young Ma. Which now him having Young Ma surprised me. Not that because she, because he only like real lyrical. It's her style that threw me off. Why him and her were on the same song. You
yeah,
know?
I like Young M.A., but I
Yeah.
thought she was bad on that track. I'm gonna be honest. I thought she. It seemed like she was trying to catch the beat and never did.
But I feel like that's just the way she raps sometimes too.
Nah, if you heard her on Chirac, she can like rap on beats like that, and
Mm.
it like her on like where everybody found out about her on Chirac. She could flow. The girl could flow. Is and then she what's the
Yeah.
other one? The Who Run It beat, and like Who Run It beat is a hard beat to kind of catch on too,
You know
and
what?
she
She
did
did
great on that one.
that Tatiana she did her own little Tatiana remix. I thought that was better than Blueface's. Or anybody that did one, to be honest.
Well,
Yeah, Blueface needs to not exist in my opinion. Just
hey man, look,
so
the internet made Blueface, so I really don't care. So
Somebody out there.
like I know father thought he was trash, so I've been said he was trash. So
Bro,
I can't.
he's not only just trash, he's the abomination of everything that I stand for. Fuck that nigga. No. I can't say that. I can't say that. Fuck the niggas that co-signed that nigga. Because y'all niggas ain't shit.
but like you just said, the internet made him.
I think he got popular before
It's been
that.
this thing going around on the internet for the past like decade. People who keep saying stop making stupid people famous.
But
That's
you know
prime
what?
example.
But hold on, this always been a thing, especially in hip hop. People who can't rap somehow making it.
I mean, yeah, because I like the way father feels about Blueface. I feel the same way about Lil Yachty, except I sat through like three of Lil Yachty's albums trying to give him a chance, and I just don't like Yachty. Like when I tell you I tried to give him a chance, I really did. I just don't like Yachty. I don't think none
Yeah,
of his
I'm the
songs are
same.
great.
I'm the same. I can't do Yachty. I can't do Young Thug. I tolerate Post Malone.
Yeah, yo, the Post Malone. That's me and Ray's favorite culture vulture.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I call him. That's what I call him. That's my favorite culture.
And the reason
vulture.
I say I tolerate Post Malone is simply because he'll give you one good one peppered in amongst all
It's
of
got to
his
be
bullshit.
fake. And that's Rihanna. No man, that's definitely fake.
Yeah, I think Post Malone actually makes good music though. Like,
Yeah.
actually,
I haven't listened to
He's
him.
not,
Only song I
I've
ever
heard worse
was
than Post Malone.
the only,
Especially, I've heard worse culture vultures than Post Malone. But
I mean the
also,
number
I've
one.
heard way better. I've heard way
Um,
better shit than him, and it's just like he's not someone I can listen to on a regular basis.
somebody.
I mean, like, go ahead, Phil. Go ahead,
No,
Phil.
no, you go. Yeah, I ain't got nothing really to say.
I was just gonna say to each his own, but like I said, I do enjoy his music. Like I've listened to like 3 of his albums as well. There are things where I've gone through. I was like, yeah, he's a culture vulture, but I
this is
fucks
fire.
with his shit heavy.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
going to
this
say
shit is fire.
the only song I heard from him is "Tiptoe in My Jordans."
That's not him.
Oh, that's
That's
not.
no, that's the other
Maybe
white rapper that actually does do culture vulture shit.
Tiptoeing in my Jordans. That song. That's Riff Raff.
Yeah, thank you.
uh,
I was like, his name escapes me. It was that's Riff Raff.
okay.
Who was originally signed to Soldier Boy's label.
And
By the
he got
way,
big
most
off of
people don't know
MTV
that.
because he did a lot of like promotional shit for and through MTV.
He was in that show from G's to Gents. I remember Riff Raff.
Yeah,
Damn, that's a throwback. Shit, I'm
yeah,
old.
that is a throwback.
So I need to look him up
There's
because I'm like, wait, do Riff Raff even still have money
I
at this
mean,
point? Because like I haven't heard his name in a minute.
a lot of people. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people got their niche fans, but a lot of rappers they make money outside of rap, especially in
yeah.
this day and age. You can make your
You
money
know,
outside of
You
rap.
have to.
nah.
You
You
have
know what?
to.
I've been studying. Like just ways of people doing stuff, and people get like they get like small millions doing what they love to do, but they really get the big millions or billions going away from what got them in. The all multiple income thing.
And
So
that's why, companies or record labels they make you sign this 360 deal because if you're going to make money and they're going to want their percentage of it. So that's why when artists tell you do not sign a 360 deal, that's why because everything you do, not just
yeah,
your music,
um,
but everything you do, your
that's the
record
reason
label
why
wants a piece of it.
the people left TNA at one point
But
went
see,
to.
that's why. That's one of the reasons why. On one hand, I hate the fact that certain artists whose music is just complete garbage are becoming famous, but at the same time, for the ones who will actually put out good content and they are just taking an independent game and just running with it. And that's one of the biggest reasons I have like all the love and respect in the world for Chance the Rapper. He complete independent everything. I like artists like him, Tech Nine, and the list goes on. E40,
E40.
more vast majority of their career is completely independent, made their money, did everything pretty much on their own.
There's no, yeah.
Shout out to Master P. Every day he does, he
Well,
gets
they
buttoned up.
I
technically
mean,
had their own
like I
record
said, the
label.
list goes on. But you want to talk about artists who made their millions in the music and then went on started doing things outside of the music and now they're one of the richest people walking the planet. Yeah, Master P, prime example.
But I know my friend get mad when I said I seen things that said Chance the Rapper was the first rapper to make a million independently, but then he brings up Master P in them, but I'm like they were technically a record level, so it don't count. That's why they're not considering them.
If you want to talk about a rapper who completely independent, Do y'all follow E40?
No, not like that.
This man started with the music thing and took that money. He owns a bunch of land off in California and a couple of other states or whatever. He's a he sells and rents houses to people. He does real estate, a whole bunch of other shit outside of music. He don't even do music that often anymore. He'll drop something every year and a half or so simply because he's got money coming in from all these other sources. He don't need to fuck with the music like that anymore. He simply does it just because music at this point is a hobby to him now. It's just something to fucking do. It's not his primary source of income.
I just came across an article. I know we're talking about music, but Alabama added again. They just made
Oh God.
they just made a law to not to ban any state from raising the minimum wage. Any city or county or counties in Alabama from raising the minimum wage, and they blocked raising the minimum wage from $7.25 to $10.10 an hour.
Is that legal? They
I
have to.
think.
They
Don't
have to
quote me.
be.
Don't quote me. I think Alabama's a Commonwealth state, but I know Virginia is. Don't quote me. I might have to look at that up. But
Yeah, they
Virginia
have
they
is
can't
a
do it.
Commonwealth. I don't know about Alabama. I don't know nothing about no
the
damn Alabama.
hold on. However, Alabama Senate, which has a strong, but yeah, Republicans, a strong Republican majority.
So you can't make no money there. That don't make sense. You can't make no money. You can't live like what's the minimum wage there?
$7.25. They said.
Who can survive off that? Mind you, minimum wage
I
jobs
mean,
are
I'm
not
pretty
meant
sure
to
the
live off of to
economy.
begin with,
I'm
but
pretty
that's
sure the
besides the
economy in
fucking.
Alabama is not that high anyway. Because
Maybe.
I noticed the more you go south, the more the houses are cheaper than it
Yeah,
is like
but you gotta pay everything out in these states. You
true.
know, so my base rent is like $9.15, but then there's like a $40 more for water, like not even counting water, but for like trash, sewer, renting a goddamn washer and dryer. There's another like $40, and then I got to pay water, which is another like 50, give or take. Electric, mine's pretty cheap because I'm by myself in the apartment, but that's minimum I've seen is like 40. My gas is fucking high because of the winter, since it's using gas for the heat. That's like $100.
As it's still, I'm not gonna lie, that still sounds cheaper
Mm.
than
Oh no,
DC.
it's still cheaper, but you still got it's just a lot more out your pocket. Did
I
you?
know. I get it.
Mm,
Hey,
But I think a lot of people would rather take that than what they going through with DC because sometimes, like we all live in DC. Some of the most
I
cheapest
don't live in
houses cost at
DC.
least. You used to,
I'm fucking
absolutely.
with you. Where's
Well,
Lattimore?
some of the like houses you wouldn't even think is worth
Yeah,
like 900. It's like what 1,200
yeah. I
at
mean,
least.
stuff is going up because of inflation, and
That's what I'm paying.
you know,
I'm
uh,
paying
Yeah,
12.10 in rent. Water's included in my shit. Electricity is
at
separate.
least you got water included. Don't even
Yeah,
get that.
yeah. I take I take full advantage